Hi guys, hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to episode 3 of how to become a disciplined trader. Now today I lost. I couldn't enter the win streak. I only won 2 days and this is my third day with a loss. I lost $296 on my alpha funded. Here it is. My trade so far. I'm keeping it transparent. Just by looking at this, I can fix one thing currently. This first day I traded with two little contracts. I should have at least went for 200 since that's the amount that I'm risking. And these 2 days, that's fine. I risked three contracts, those two yesterday and today. The only difference is like the spread. So it's still in my risk management. I want to keep a 200 to $350 range. If it's like really, if it's a really good trade, I'll go heavily on like the $300. And if it's not an A plus plus, but an A plus, I'll go in like a 250. That's kind of the range that I want to trade. Now, let's go on to the trades that I took today. So at the beginning of market open, we marked out our hourly highs and hourly lows. Yada yada yada. We know our shit. And pre-market, market decided to take out these hourly lows and also tap into an hourly fair value gap to the bullish side. Now, we go down to 1 minute and recreate a 5 minute equilibrium. Then I go down to the 1 minute and we scale down. Here I notice that in this 5 minute equilibrium, we touch our discounted price range, which is the 50% down below. We touch our discounted price range, and then I am looking for longs. I saw that we touched this fair value gap, and I saw that we broke structure via inverse right here, and I entered. Now, this trade was a demo trade. Why didn't I took it? We had news at 10. We had Joel's job openings at 10. This happened fairly quickly, and it was only a 1.29 risk to reward. That's not cutting it out for me, to be honest, but it was honestly a really good trade in my mind. Now, why did I take a trade to the short side? As we can see, why? Because if we go to our hourly highs and lows, we took out this liquidity, and we also had this 1 hour for value gap, which got disrespected later in the day. We go down to the 5 minute. We touch this high. We have a 5 minute retracement. We head down to the 1 minute. We broke structure. Then we make equilibrium. We touch our equilibrium, and I enter off this candle right here, which almost closed below the equilibrium point, which I wanted. And the thing is, I put my first take profit. My first take profit was here. It was these lows. This was gonna be my first take profit, and my second take profit was gonna be these lows, these hourly lows, which I already have them marked out perfectly. And my other take profit, fucking hell, what happened, bro? Okay, there we go. And my other take profit was gonna be here. It was a 6 RR risk to reward ratio. Like, come on, that trade was too good to be true, and it ended up being too good to be true. But it had all my confluences. I was pretty proud that I took this trade, and I didn't feel emotions. I was really like locked in, really psychologically steady, because everything hit. Now, I think the reason why this trade didn't happen, of course, is this for value gap. But on ES decided to take out this trade, which, by the way, this is like the mod trade that I was revising market data after I lost, and I was like, what could I have done better? Let me check ES if ES had it like an entry too. And if we look, we go scale down to the 1 minute. Instead of equilibrium, we enter off for rally gaps. We enter off continuation the candle to the downside, or we could have entered right here, but I would have entered right here. And stop loss on top of the rally gap. And my first take profit would have been these lows for a 2RR, and my second take profit would have been down below for a 4.76. I didn't notice this because I was too focused watching Nasdaq. Now, if I would have traded on ES, my take profit would have been hit, and I would have been stopped out at break even. But I would have made $200 probably because I would have done half. I risked 200, 400, put it, chop it in half. yeah, I would have made $200-ish with this 2.2 risk reward. That's something that I could have done better. I could have watched ES more than watching Nasdaq, but that's part of the game. Um, Price decided to react, trade an SMT, and then head up to the upside, which this original trade still hasn't even taken first TP. Like first TP would have been there, like at those hourly highs, and my second TP would have probably been right up here. Well, no, that's not gonna hit. So there's honestly no TPs in between. So I would have left the runner if I just left it there. Yeah, I would have left the runner. So no, never mind. I would have second TP there. There we go. Second TP there. The risk reward's not even that good. The trade hasn't even hit yet, so I can still lose this original trade, which was a demo trade. But the thing that I could have done better was to look closely to at ES, or modify my take profit, and instead of taking out like the low, which it didn't even hit either, I just could have put a 1-to-1, took out risk, and then left the rest. 1.35. Yeah. So I could have seen like, hey, there's a for belly gap there. Let me put a take profit right there just in case to like make sure we get profits. But I didn't. That's the only like ways that I could have seen that I could have won today. Either trading on on ES or modifying my take profits on Nasdaq. But overall, psychology was amazing. Didn't wasn't nervous. Was patient. Was following my trading plan to the T, and so far, demo trades and everything, my strategy seems to be working pretty darn good. Currently, only have 3 trades in the system. Two wins, 1 loss. Profit. I'm currently in profit in my funded account. I still got we're how many days? 4 days in, because weekends count. Friday, Sunday, Fridays. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still got 25 days left on the funded, which we should be able to pass this nicely, to be honest. And yeah, so far, that's the trades that I took today on how to be a disciplined trader, episode 3. Now, for shits and giggles on my top step account, which I'm doing the opposite, trading on instinct, I generally lost the same amount of money. Like I took the same, so that's why I'm not like covering it, because I generally took the same. I lost the same amount. So that's it for today in today's video. I hope y'all have a wonderful day today. Be blessed. Keep following, keep backtesting, keep following your trading plan. Hopefully tomorrow is CPI, which I'm gonna be really, really careful. I usually don't trade CPI and probably won't trade CPI. But nonetheless, I'm gonna do a video tomorrow. And if I don't trade, I'm gonna be explaining why I didn't trade. And if I do trade, I'll be transparent and actually take a trade. So that's my take on today's price action. Hope you all had a wonderful um, time seeing this video. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe. See ya. Have a great freaking day, bruh.